Hello everyone, today I'm playing a Nilfgaard Hyperthin list, and this version's mid-range mid-range take. So I'm using the leader Double Cross, and I get value on that mostly through Runemage, just to expand the pool I'm getting, and then also with Lydia. And then Runemage affects Lydia and cards like Imperial Diplomacy as well to get some value on my create stuff. I always liked the Hyperthin archetype, but I felt like the tactical decision version was a little awkward. You know, you always kind of want to have Snowdrop. You want to play Snowdrop with it in order to maximize the points, but also sometimes you don't have them together. And then if you're relying on it to thin out cards like your Mage Assassins or Aphon, it just felt like kind of clunky altogether. So I just included enough cards to thin to 0. Still with the reveal Hyperthin kind of payoff cards like Trust Marigold, Yennefer Divination, and Zarthessus. I also added the recently buffed Summoning Circle to just pull out that Imperial Golem at the end for another nice 12 for 8 kind of point there. That just summons. Got Maxi to ensure I draw things correctly. Hunting Pack for the extra thinning. Burkhardt DMT. But Burkhardt can also play one of these diplomacies as well. So they just diplomacied into a diviner, or not diviner, a practitioner. I think that's just kind of worth a lock. And be careful with Runemage here. If I'm up against Assimilate, I don't want them to get this on their spying. So I think I just play this. See, I want to win the round. But I also don't want to give them, like, my control stuff. I think is good to keep on hand, if I can help it. So, let's start out with Hunting Pack. Okay, sure, they're just playing bronzes. If they drew Calvi, or if they're just holding off on him for now. I could play Diplomacy and see if I get any kind of answer. I should Burkhardt Diplomacy though. Be fair. Yeah. Advance is decent. Emissary is okay. Wyman's just a 5. They just go for Emissary. Okay, good spying on that. That's interesting. Let's put on the Hunting Pack. I don't want to give them any reason to invoke Burkhardt. They could coup him though. Maybe that. Good to prevent that. There's Calvi. Okay. Now I'm thinking that I just want to build before it's Calvi. See, I can mill out their highest gold. I don't have to do that right away though. Like I could play Blightmaker first, or actually I missed the Novice. The Novices are to thin out Aphon. I figured they're 4 for 4, doing the same kind of thing, keeping Aphon in hand as if I had Albrecht, bringing Aphon to the top of the deck, 6 for 6, but just fit better into the deck. Let's go for Blightmaker. But I definitely want to use this.
Quite a menial task.
How much do you think they look around? I don't think they're gonna get a ton of Assimilate this round. Okay, there's Turnova. I got him. That's really good. It's huge, actually. And if they keep playing, now it doesn't matter what they put spying on, except for coup reasons. What are they deciding? Probably another create thing like bribery or Vigo, okay. They haven't played Runemage yet, so they don't have a lot of choice. Just whatever they get. Sure, I did give them another Assimilate engine though, to be fair. Now it's kind of fine to just play a lock. And then if they pass, I can just play. I guess I just lock for Brathens, but I also have other answers if need be. I just play Blightmaker and get ahead. I think so. Like, just because I got their highest provision card doesn't mean that the rest of their deck's no good. Like, they still have a lot of high-end gold cards where I'd like to... If I could win on even and bleed it out, that'd be really good. I'm still willing to play. Okay. They have nothing to lock, but she plays for 5. Trying to damage it enough to coup. Interesting. So I'm gonna make sure that they don't get any value on this card. Actually gonna pass there, which is interesting. They would have to go down another card. But I think they're fine with the long round with all their golds intact. Okay, sure.
Everyone has their secrets.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to Runemage here, keep the pressure going. We go for Nilfgaard. Okay, I don't want to give them anything that gives them like illusionist or copy value. Good slave driver here, not slave driver. Angry mob. Okay, no Assimilate engines. This place is a 5 or a 6. This place is a 6 actually. This place is a 7, which is a cool card. Oh, nice. I think I just damaged this. No point killing this really. Nice. Angry mob gets ahead. And then I can Lydia next. Attorney Joust, that's not enough. They leader twice? I'm gonna leader once, it looks like. They're stuck to one of my cards. I don't want to take the tie here. Then I can just go for Lydia. Should win me the round, I think. Let's see, Attorney Joust or Diplomacy. I mean, getting a Diplomacy is kind of the same thing. So I just might as well play it. Well, no, because it's a special card, so Diplomacy could get me a unit too, which could be good actually. Master of Puppets, oh jeez. Viper Witcher Adept. It's an engine that only I can use. I could copy a Blightmaker. Copying a Blightmaker is a 6, plus I get, you know, one of the cards I want guaranteed, which is nice. Like, I'd probably put Vicarera Novice, honestly, for thinning next round. This is likely to be like an 8 at max, so I'm not playing any other cards, so I think I just do this.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Just again, the bombs. I'm up 11. I think it's looking pretty good. I definitely have to pass next because these two are not cards I can play. Riance is very risky as well. Okay, but I win uneven. Cool, so round 2 I just want to kind of bleed them for more of their golds and also do some more thinning if I can. Putting the other Blightmaker on top could have also been good. It's that as... oh, no, never mind, I draw it anyway. Okay, so we mulligan this for sure. And I think this is... the DMT, I want 1 Novice and 1 Diplomacy, so I think I should mulligan this. Okay, that's a brick too. I just start with the Novice here. Again, that's kind of a brick. And then put the Athon back, thin it out. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I'm gonna draw some cards. Maxi would have been nice though. I think I Blightmaker next. Okay, Truffle. Sure. Yeah, just nice. Yeah, I think I just Blightmaker. Nice. And then I'm up 15 points. Let's see, these cards are not really playable. This is almost something. I don't think it's worth it though. And do I have a leader here? I just save leader for round 3, there's no point playing it now. One of my best targets for them I think is like Invocation. Like in terms of what I want to get from my leader. However, that messes with my whole deck as Hyperthin. I really want to control what I have left, and they play their own Runemage. Northern Realms, okay. I guess they want just points on their side of the board. I guess Northern Realms is kind of best for that. Kedwani Revenant. Well, that's not a lot of tempo. They'd have to shuffle in later, but I'm just gonna pass here, and I'll just should get a card. I mean, I do get a card. Okay, this has gone a lot. This has gone very well. Having Vilgefortz in round 1 in this matchup is really important. Like being able to just mill out Terra Nova or Brathens, you know, as a secondary target. It's just really, really valuable in this matchup. Especially because I have cards like Lydia. Yeah, like Lydia, like Runemage, even Vilgefortz. Those are all cards I don't want Assimilate to get their hands on. First two, just for a lot of high value, and Vilgefortz obviously messes my deck again. I mean, I could just try to thin one less, but still. Okay, so pretty good. Okay, so they leader and they crew of Blightmaker. Interesting. They should already have everything they want on top there. Okay.
Quite literally.
Okay. Max is decent. Alright, so this needs to go. That's good, and then I guess I'd rather put this back in deck. And then okay, I missed DMT. I wonder if Zarthus ever plays one of these cards. Is there? They have a fur card too, interesting. I think I maxi. Although, what am I putting back? Wow. They just played a 0-point bribery. I almost missed it. That's wild. Okay, alright. So, Rience will definitely get value when you can. I can just play this now, stand Interactor for a turn. Also check. Okay, so he is above Rico, which is it's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I got all the golds I want in hand. This Brathens. Okay, so Brathens. Yeah, that counts as a 1 from the spy. Okay. So, Triss is a 50-50 chance of killing Brathens. Doesn't seem entirely worth it right now. Pick it. Let's see, either Maxi or Novice. If I Maxi, I could see that if I would draw it. It's not even good though, to be fair. I just need a Rience before I play these 3 cards. See any card? Well, see any card would be better. Nothing really. I mean, okay. Here. If I get Diplomacy, that's kind of better than Maxi, I think, at this stage. Because DMT is it's gonna play as like a 4. So I just put it back actually. Oh, maybe I could have put Maxi back. Okay, so they are gonna try to mess up my stuff. Oh, they just get the Golem. Okay. They actually had a Vilgefortz of their own. Alright, I can just... I mean, it's not like I overthin or anything. But I can't Rience until after I play these two, which they're... And the first one's gonna play for 5, I just Triss.
How can I help?
And just kill Brathens. And then I could... I think I could just double cross here. Invo, Torture, and Coup. Coup does nothing, obviously. Invo would steal for a cart, or I could steal Vilgefortz, to be fair. Okay, just Invo Vilgefortz, so... We have Coup. Because this is, well, this is worth 10. And then potentially minus 2 or 4. Well, I can actually... I think DMT could have been good with this. I think I just take... I think this is just better. And they probably invo and then coup this, I think. Nothing's gonna mess with my rants. And this is a brick now, unfortunately. Sure.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I might as well just kill this now. Let's see, they still have invo and coup. So whatever they coup, I should be able to just kill with Riance. So, I mean, I could just start with this. Let's boost by 5, that's fine. Let's give them better info, yes. I also like using the 70 circle for Golem, you know, when it works, because it's, you know, shows the Golem here, and there's a Golem here. So, yeah, that's what I thought they'd do. What should they have in deck that actually gets value on that? I mean, I'm just fine here with this. Double lasso is really nice. It's 3, they already queued, so it's just setting a power. I just do this. It was always 3. It's fine. The last card's Invo. And then I just show him Riance, I guess. It's got a little awkward, but I just... you know, that round 1 was really decisive, I think, in this matchup. Their deck's interesting. They have a lot of control. Whenever I see a deck like that, you know, with like Vilgefortz, Invo, you know, it, like, who hurt you? But there's sense to it.
That's where they have some fun.
Okay. And I can just pass it. I'll just show Maxi, why not?
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
GG. I had another 6 points too on the Riance, of course. Alright. Nice. Yeah, that's an interesting matchup, I think, versus Assimilate, because on the one hand, I have no bronzes that they want to copy, and a lot of my cards are conditional value, like my reveal stuff, of course. But on the other hand, I have cards like, I think Nilfgaard, Lydia, and Runemage once again that they can really do well with. Alright, Inspired Zeal. Not sure what Inspired Zeal is these days. Crystal Skull, it could just be Alumni. It's Alumni, how do I want to play this? Okay, well, this is gonna just thin out. This is the thing I want. I've got thinning here. Play this. This could actually be... I might take you know, it's a Hail Mary Triss to kill one of the students if I can. I don't really rely on it a lot, but I think Mulligan Riance here. Okay, Maxi's great to have round 1 as well. This is a good opening hand. Well, I wish I had a little bit more control. I say having no control at all. I have a Triss that I don't want to play. Okay. Mutagenerator. Alright. I figured the Mutagenerator decks mostly play, like Stockpile and Deco all in on Siege. I guess that's not always the case. Just played Novice here. Or I could have played Maxi, I guess. Could have seen that coming. So I need to win this round and lead out the carryover round 2. I don't know if the Inspired Zeal version of Mutagenerator has Siege. Well, that answers that question. I'm surprised they don't run like Cursed Scroll just to ensure they draw what they want. Good Playmaker. It's down to 2. And there's a lot of order stuff in Northern Realms. I think I'll go for this first. Yeah, see, perfect. So I get this Mauler. And I still need to... The Blindmaker's not necessarily gonna hit this now. Okay, well there's just a Veil. Alright. So next I can Hunting Pack. Nilfgaard's Vengeance, wow. I had a lock. We're gonna seal that anyway and just finish the siege, I think. There's another 5 provision card. So this was summoned. This is a 10 provision card. And this is the first 5 provision card they played, so the first 5 points to carry over. Okay, so they don't play another siege engine, so this still is, active. I think I have Lightmaker first. See if I hit any of the 4s to kill. Nice, I can just kill that. Alright. And we're tied points on even cards. That's a decent place to be. Not sure that I can win this round. Like, I have Maxi and Hunting Pack that are still, like, playable cards, and Leader, but if I'm not winning a round, I don't want to commit Leader. I mean, Siege is just, a great way to win the round.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Okay, maybe I just... I mean, I have to Leader if they pass after I play, like, Maxi. We have the Hunting Pack first, though. And I can Maxi plus Leader if they pass. So I think they have 10 points of carryover so far. Unless they have all their 5 position cards in the deck in their hand, but that's not usually. They're usually smarter than that. Or just have enough where it doesn't matter. There's another one, so now they have 15 points to carry over. Alright. Let's play Maxi. Column's already on the bottom of the deck, which is nice. Drawing this. And I can mulligan for these two. That seems really good. I don't think actually, and these cards are loaded to the bottom. I think I just leave it here. It's fine as is. Okay. They pass, they have 2 passive points, but they're not going to pass when Nilfgaard's Vengeance has 1, yeah. So there's now, they have 20 points to carry over. Okay. And I don't think I'm winning the round. With all those siege engines, it's super scary. Okay, I think I just have to pass. None of these cards are really cards I want to play. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, saw this all coming. Then I want to mulligan 2 cards, I said. So I think Diplomacy and Sarthesis, right? Yeah, perfect. So I've got, okay, they just drive pass. So I get a fur cart into DMT. I think that's the best use of thinning. Okay, yeah. So it's just this and this. Alright, 7 cards. Long round 3. They have all their carryover. I have all my golds. Alright, this should be an interesting matchup. I think I'm okay. And I don't take any mulligans here because my bottom 3 cards are Rico, Mage Assassin, and Golem, which is perfect. Alright. Okay. So for control, I have Vilgefortz, I have a Lock, Rience, Triss, and maybe Summoning Circle or Lydia. I think I would just try to maximize as much, potential control that I have. I don't think it's worth playing Summoning Circle yet for the Golem, because if I pull it out too early, that's pretty bad. I think I just go Blightmaker. They're not going to have any Trebuchets from hand, but I don't chance that either.
A fine vintage it would have made.
Lydia can get me a bombardment. Guaranteed. If I have to play it. Like, they're not going to have any units that are at 4 power, but... Oh. Okay, yeah, it's not 4 power.
I pass on every 10th round.
I think I just go for a lock on that one. It's kind of short. Or Runemage to Nilfgaard. Gotta be careful when to play the Summary Circle too. The lock is just good. So I have instant destroy kind of stuff. But this could be within 5 removal range if I go for Runemage. I think I just can do that. Alright, Nilfgaard, don't let me down. Oh, you did! That's a shame. So this is a 6. This... I don't have any other spying stuff. I don't actually have a brigaded deck. That would have been funny. So I'd have to go for adepts. That's a real shame. And just needed like a assassination, coated weapons, Alba armored cavalry, Van Morlehem hunter. I think that's most of it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's Hensel. It's definitely worth the lock there. So you have just a battering ram. That makes sense, honestly. Actually, I have an engine for them to target now. Okay. I'm just gonna lock him right away. This is not stockpile, but still he's scary. I mean, I could... No, Lydia could only get me a boiling oil, and that's not worth the risk. I just go for, I mean, I could Triss and kill this. Or Rience. It's not worth the Rience yet. Velgaport's something I want to do later. I could just take the lock. Also gets more armor on the board for other things. They should have a lot of other tall stuff that they're playing. Lock Consult. Okay. So I've seen, this was already just normal, so they've seen 3 points of carry over plus 4 here. 7, so they still have another 20, I think, what was it? 20 total, I think? Round 1. Something like that. Voltus Pride, okay. Oh, I played around the Voltus Pride, I was even trying to. Okay, so Rience kills this, but Triss only has a 50-50 shot to kill it. So... How are Rience so early? They get another, like, 3 points next turn. Belgaports. Can double cross into something. It's too short of being perfect. If I double cross into like a ballista, I can kill this with Triss then. I think Triss is just gonna get better though. Rience too, honestly. So I have Vilgaports then? And it's likely to get another engine, but it might be better. I think it's worth it. Yeah, Siege Tower is definitely worse than the Full Test Pride. Alright, I'm happy with that. So if they drew it all, like I said, there's another 3. So they should have another 10 points to carry over. They're still playing all bronzes. Okay. Sure. So Rience kills this. Lydia doesn't kill anything specifically. I think I want to... Also, if I play this between here, it'll come out in 3 turns. So I'm always gonna have stuff in the range row, I think. So... I think when I have 2 cards... I play this when it's like Adrenaline 2, right? So I play this I have 2 cards in hand after I play it, then 1, then 0, and that'll pop out. Okay. Let's see. This could kill... Let me just Triss here. I could kill this or this. That's fine. Oh, I will. 7. Okay. This is gonna be slower, especially not having to reduce it. So I think I just hit this Ballista. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, plus any, more with every warfare that they play. Drummer just at 6. Okay. So I think I just... So now I could kill the drummer. I think I have better target. Well, if they play anything next to the drummer now, it makes Riance worse. I think what I do is double cross. Oh, Neuromancy's no good, of course. I'm thinning exactly as much as I need to. Varaxis. Varaxis is just for, like... And they also have a Spores. Spores is worth, like, 5. Winch is worth 5 as well. This is worth not as much, and Neuromancy's bad. So Varaxis is just the most by, like, points. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I love the card Varaxis. Oh, I haven't played a card yet, and then I wanted to do this, right? Okay, I can just Boiling Oil and just kill this. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. So I did get the Boiling Oil from Lydia. I'm not sure that I will. I don't know exactly how many Northern Realms bronze specials there are. Alright, so... Yeah, the Landsknecht is the one I'm going to Riance. Because... This is worth 3. This is worth, like, 3 plus more, honestly. Let's actually just kill the Battering Ram. Yeah, I just killed the Battering Ram. See, they have Spores, Winch, Oneiromancy, Landsknecht, and Varaxis. So, I mean, Varaxis is worth 3 points here. But it can be worth 3 points either way, I think. So I just killed the Battering Ram. I don't think they should be able to kill Riance here, necessarily. Maybe if I killed the Landsknecht, though, they would be able to. Zeltkirk. Okay, well, they definitely can kill Riance. That's fine. And now I play Summoning Circle. Back row. I do have some value on Spores, but I've got some big stuff still. And Spores for them plays for like 6 or 8 or something. So I just play this. Golem. Oh, they can Varaxis Zeltkirk. Oh, I see. That's no good. They can Varaxis Zeltkirk to kill my Zeltkirk. Okay. Varaxis was a card I wasn't expecting. Well, they hit their Spores target, which is great. They're gonna winch that, yeah. Okay. So just Yennefer. Give them less reset value by boosting this. Okay, so I still have another 29 points, which is huge. There's Varaxis. There's what are they gonna? Oh, so now they have more points on Spores right here. Okay. All right, let's see. The last card is what? Spores. Spores plays for 12. And they have 4 points from that, so I think I win by 2. If I just did my math right. It's more on Zarthesis. Or I win by 1. No, it's a tie! Oh, I didn't do my math right. Well, you know, I'll take it. That was a good game. Oh, where could I have found another point? If I Lydia'd earlier, trusting Lydia to kill the Ballista, I think that would have made the difference. Alright. I'll take it. Mutagenerator Siege is a really tough deck to beat. And my game plan went pretty perfect. Like I said, I just needed to like squeeze out another point somewhere. Like I said, trusting Lydia. Yeah, maybe killing Hensel, locking something else. If I could have locked Selkirk, or dealt with Selkirk, I would have won too. I didn't know what was coming from that Oneiromancy. Alright, so Blaze of Glory. This could also be a pretty good matchup. Not that the last one was. I mean, I have a good amount of control. Let's think. So this is a brick. Also a brick. Alright, so mulligans are pretty easy here. I don't have any bricks in hand. Okay. So yeah, hunting back as soon as I can. If they click this, then I obviously, you know, I'll be able to. So Blaze of Glory doesn't have a lot of presence round 1, and I have a good amount of removal. It's not necessarily all tall removal, so even though they don't go super tall, besides like the Yitta that comes out from Iced, and then also a Bran near the end, I should be able to control some stuff. So they definitely have Bran. If they click this, I can hunting pack. They don't yet. There's no point locking. I could just go for a Runemage. Start. So if I don't want a Fur Cart in case I draw into like hunting pack, right? So I just Runemage into what? Storytell's kind of carry over. I want to shoot with Nilfgaard. Unless they try to copy this. But that's only like a 1 in... I don't know how many Nilfgaard specials there are. Or not specials, but cards. I get Skellige. So I could get a unit that I might be able to... Yeah, I think I get a warrior here. This way if I later leader into like Fukusha or Herald, I'll have a good target. Herald won't be great, as good as Fukusha, obviously, because it's base copy from Double Cross. Okay. Just gonna get the other Warlord, I imagine. Sure, now they have a status on their road too for my hunting pack. And then I can Fur Cart Diplomacy. I'm also willing to play Lydia in this round. Maybe I can draw something. Okay, that's fine. I can't really avoid that. Draw something playable from Fur Cart. DN2 would be great. Or Blightmaker. Okay. Mage Assassin, not what I was looking for, really. Okay, got it. Oh, Whale Harpooner plays 4. I mean, plays for 6. These are all conditional. Let's go for the Harpooner, I guess. I mean, again, I could think carryover. In which case, Bear Witcher Mentor. If I'm able to lead her into Fukusha, this could be pretty good. I imagine they'll damage a lot of my units. It's only 1 less than the other one, and it has armor. I think it's worth it. I can Lydia into Primal Savagery for 13 points. I might want to do that next. They passed. Do I just play Lock? No, they play Hyperthin. I'm locking. I think I lock Iced. How do I kill Iced? Do I just lock the Raider? I do. So I'm not gonna win on even, I don't think. Unless they play something really slow here and then I just Lydia into Primal Savagery. I'll probably do anyway. Try to go for a build before but that's not worth it. Alright. Okay, so Lydia Primal Savagery does get me ahead on even. It seems like they did think about that a bit. And it's likely the best Lydia I'm gonna get, I imagine. Deathblow, I can't really set up Deathblow too well on my own. Now this plays for... I don't think it plays for 7 on my end. Either way, this is just better. Yes, he's just 2. So I didn't play the Highland Warlords. Okay, just a Gutting Slash. They're just trading raids, which is, makes sense. I could go for like a Yen or a Triss. Let's try to see if I can get ahead. I mean, I would always get ahead with these cards. I'd rather play Yennefer. She plays for a minimum of 7, but then it just trades with like another bronze, like a raid or something. I don't think that's worth it. I could novice the Mage Assassin. If I did that, I'd have to Blightmaker Athon, and it's like 3 less points, 3 fewer points. Is that just... I mean, that's a better trade at least. They'll still pay for 9 later. Plays for 8. So they can't just get out with a Gutting Slash? And I can draw Athon, I don't. Okay. Alright, let's see what they got here. King Bran. Okay, so I got Bran, honestly, which is actually pretty good. Gets them ahead by 1. They don't go super tall, so I could just, Vilgefortz this, but I kind of wanted to save that for Yuta. I mean, I could mill out something good, potentially, too. Especially round 1, there's a lot of still stuff in there. I think it's worth it. I got Tier V, which is huge, actually, because I've... Well, they're never gonna get my 12, but... Tier V probably would have played for, like 14 in round 3, with something like that. Or 13 on a 5. I mean, now they could Fukusha Tier V sometime. A Birna. Okay. Did they keep cards? They probably didn't keep cards in hand that they didn't want. It seems like a good trade. I don't want to like play my win cons really. They mulligan the cards they kept in hand, which were just other raids. Which do into 2 new things. Temporary Yennefer. I mean, they could have drawn anything though. Like, I doubt they drew like good stuff. It's just like the... I mean, they played a lot of bronzes and they had a lot of bronzes in hand, so that means more golds in deck. I mean, they didn't get any discard stuff with Birna. She's not just for, like, spending on her own. Like, it's gotta be for points. But I don't think I can trust these trades I'm making next. I think I just let them have their round. I could have tried to leader. Nah. Worth it. Leader gets a lot better later. Okay, Maxi's a great dry pass card if it comes to that. And mulligan the Golem in case they bleed. Novice is now my their DMT target. Oh shoot, so is Diplomacy though. Really not drawing my Blightmakers. I could always... No, that messes my thinning. Okay, just stood veteran. Dang. So I want a Maxi here. Yeah, this is awkward. Let's do at the top for Rico if I need to. But I think I need to just make sure my deck's in better order with the Golem on the bottom. If they pass, I'm not sure what I play. Okay, I want a DMT. DMT needs to get 2. Drawing this Diplomacy is really rough. And I would just play the Diplomacy. No point committing a gold. After they've given me a 4 position bronze. Okay, the second Bloody Eagle for a bronze card, or a 7 position undercard. Let's for a second one of these.
Your skull will make a fine tankard.
Now we're trying to re-ends. I could just Triss and Leader. Or Yenin leader. I think boost is worse than damage.
There'll be nothing to
Okay, I
make
get the
up when
7.
I'm done
Good
with
here.
you.
And I think I leader, which they definitely want to see the leader, but okay, iced. Okay, I see. Squirtle, iced. Ice doesn't make sense. This is a 2. Easy decision. So it's iced, savagery, and Squirtle. Their Squirtle is a 5 for 5. 5 power, 5 body. And then the savagery. Another good trade there. Alright, I think I gotta give him Triss.
How can I help?
Just a 4. It's fine. Just set up another potential savagery if need be. I have like Blightmakers. Brienne's round 3. Maybe Zarthus too, and Golem. And I still have some stuff. I still have plenty of stuff. Except my deck's kind of a mid-range one, so it's not like they can really... I don't have like any hard set win conditions necessarily, like I should have just a lot of points distributed throughout. Okay, they give me Squirtle. Brienne's... Or not, yeah, Brienne's has multiple options. I could I never DMT the... DMTs are... or the summoning circle. Kind of just extra. I need to. But that doesn't get me ahead here. Rience is also risky. Diplomacy's not going to give me a 9. Sorry, Rience, they likely give me iced. I'd rather just trade these 2 cards. I could get 2-0 if I... Yeah, okay. I can try to get a 9. This is an 8. This is the 8. And I can just play DMT if they pass. Okay, they do. So they keep their card. Let's see, if I want to keep the Blightmakers, so I think I just get rid of this. Yeah, because this is 12 points in round 3. This is 11 and 9. And if I get rid of 2 of these, then this is a brick. This is, yeah, okay. Rico, touch Rico. Zarthus is like 17. Potentially, but it might be less now. I think I have to get rid of the semicircle. Drawing into the diplomacy and the... drawing to the diplomacy was really... The novice and then the diplomacy was really rough for my DMT. If I just had those cards in deck, I would have been fine. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, maybe I can draw 2 Blightmakers. This needs to be in deck. Oh my god. Why are the Blightmakers near the bottom? And then watch these 2 cards go underneath the Golem. This isn't great. Okay. That's good at least. Okay, I guess we're okay here. And I can Blightmaker. This should still be on the bottom, hopefully. I can Blightmaker this Mage Assassin. They still have Iced and Leader, though. Yeah. Maybe it could have been worth it to,
I can do a great deal more for you.
No, it shouldn't have really many other discards. I should just Blightmaker. Yeah, definitely a Blightmaker. Then I have to, okay, Blightmaker, Rience.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Yeah, since Blightmaker, then Rience, and then Zarthesius. I don't think Rience ever survives, though, let's be real. They have an insane amount of control. It's like their whole deck. And that's kind of the Warrior's way, right? Just kill everything your opponent plays. I was thinking of round 2 for that DMT there. If I DMT'd, what's it called? Zarthesius, I would have been ahead, and then they would have either had to play Iced or give me an extra card. Okay, they play a 6, so I can just Rience. He's like an 8. This is also an 8. Random pings are going to be worse than the sided ping, though. So maybe they're playing an extra warrior either.
Time for a rematch, Lady Yennefer.
Okay. If they get greedy with Iced, I mean, it's only worth another 4 points. So I either have 9 or 17 points left. But I don't think we're going to win or lose by 8. Cutting job you did there, yeah, I know. Having Rience, I think, is the real win. Oh, they just War of Clans. They don't even give me that. Or no, they... Okay. So I'm not thinning anymore, so I just do this anyway. We ended up the same amount of cards in deck. I didn't realize it could thin so much. Okay, I know your last cards... Okay, I even high rolled. But their last card is just iced into full damage Yetta, so they just win. Yeah. I mean, so I lost by 14. How many more points could I don't think I could have squeezed out another 15 points necessarily the way it went. If I could have won round 1, maybe committing Relita round 1 would have been good. Just to win on even, bleed out their stuff. Interesting matchup. I feel like I do this with deck. I do end up having a lot of bodies on the board, which gives their raids value. They didn't even answer Rience, which I guess Rience played for like an extra 12 points after he was on board, like 6-point body, and then 6 points on the invader. So if they killed him, that's also worth 12. So they didn't really. They could have killed him, it wouldn't have made a difference. The points, I think, would have been the same. Well, there you have it. There's 3 games, 1 win, 1 draw, and 1 loss. The deck is fairly draw dependent. I guess that's one thing where the tactical decision can be better with it. But I guess the tactical decision you want to... Snowdrop's good for mulliganing cards that are bricks or cards you don't want. But then tactical decision... Like, it's really just for those, like, you know, Mage Assassins and Aphon. So I still stand by using a different leader than tactical decision. Maybe this deck could use like a Dodric for extra like consistency, messing up, you know, putting back your bricks or things that are awkward that you don't want. Like in that round 2 with the DMT, having the Diplomacy and the Novice in hand. If I had Dodric, I could have moved things around a bit, perhaps. And again, like I said, that game could have gone a little bit differently if I chose to DMT the Zarthesius to get ahead and then either get out the Iced. But then if they got out the Iced, they actually probably would have just 2-0'd me. Potentially. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what my opponent would have done there. They seem to be just kind of banking on that last say Iced Yetta, so maybe they wouldn't have chanced just trading it for whatever my last 2 cards are if I was able to stay ahead. So that could have been good, and then if I had an extra card... But then what would my extra card have been in order to win that game? Where I needed an extra 15 points. Yeah, I think this one... It wasn't like decided in round 1, but that was definitely a big place for it. And maybe... No, my Vilgeforth was good, you know, getting out of the tier to be there. They never drew Fukusha, they never had Fukusha. They had 2 cards left in deck before they iced. So it was Yetta and one other card. I mean, if Fukusha's the bottom card, that's kind of funny. I more expect it's just some kind of raid. I'm not sure where all their provisions went. Maybe with Iced Herald and then like Tiered B. I'm not sure, but I don't know exactly how that deck is built these days. I would expect Fukusha though generally. I was expecting her from the beginning. You know, that was my kind of leader target I was looking for. But you know, I'm happy with how those games went. I think this deck's fun. I mean, I think this is as good as Hyperthin can be. Like if I had tactical decision, it might have been similar. I don't know. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you around.